when you make a decision and you're valuing it at, say, 60-40, let's say you're a 60-40 favorite, then 40% of the time that is going to lose. And our automatic sort of reaction to the loss is if someone else has made the decision to just say, oh, you made a bad decision, you should have known that was going to lose. And if it's in our case to say, oh, I got unlucky. And coaching the people that you're working with and coaching yourself to really analyze those decisions in advance of the outcomes so that you're embracing the fact that sometimes it's going to lose and sometimes it's going to win, and it's about the process and making the process a good decision-making process that matters. Is going to cause less reactivity in your clients because they're going to be more embracing of the fact that there is volatility in the outcome. And we see this all the time, like in behavior of poker players, where when they're winning, they'll be really likely to quit because they want to feel that good feeling of winning right away. And when they're losing, they keep playing under these really bad circumstances because it's that moment that they actually cash their chips out that they have to sort of admit or process or own the loss. And you can see that in investment decisions when clients, for example, are sort of assessing a portfolio. What you'll see from them is they'll tend to be very willing to sort of sell the winning positions, but really unwilling to let go of the losing positions. And that in and of itself is a form of tilt. The really bad form of tilt is actually something that is very hard to spot, which is this real avoidance of losing. So what will happen to people is that if they've sort of had a bad streak, it will set them emotionally off kilter. If they've had something that they consider kind of unlucky that has happened to them recently, or they've had a lot of positions that they thought they were supposed to win, but the market's been bad, or whatever it might be, they'll get into an emotionally poor state. What's much harder to spot is when someone just becomes loss avoidant. And when someone becomes loss avoidant, what their goal becomes is, instead of maximizing expected value, they want to maximize the number of wins that they have. So they just want to win many, many times. But the only way to do that is to really lower volatility and make incredibly conservative decisions that are very likely to win, but not win very much. Or if they lose, they're not likely to lose very much. So it won't hurt very much when you lose. And then you're sort of like, you're getting a lot of wins, but they're small. When you lose, you're not losing too much, but in no way, shape, or form are you actually maximizing your value. You're not maximizing your expectancy. That's actually a very hard problem, and you really need to coach somebody through it to get them to really understand how much they're giving up by just trying to bank those little tiny wins in order to feel better about themselves.